Hello, and welcome to the Aligned Actor Podcast. I'm Amy Schloerb, your friendly fellow actor and mindfulness and mindset coach. And this is the podcast where I share all kinds of practical mindfulness tools and mindset shifts to help us all thrive in our full actor lives. Because actor life is a roller coaster, friends. It is full of ups and downs, twists and turns, and sometimes there are full-on loop-de-loops. And the only way that we will survive in this profession long-term is if we care for ourselves and find effective ways to handle all of that stress that the entertainment industry loves to throw our way. It is my firm belief that mindfulness is a tool that can be used like a balm for pretty much any challenge that comes our way as actors. And one of my goals with my work at The Aligned Actor is to demystify mindfulness and make it as simple and as accessible as possible for you. So to that end, we are starting a new series here on the Aligned Actor Podcast. In this series, we are going to do a deep dive on mindfulness, because mindfulness has the power to completely transform you as both an actor and a human being, and it will transform your approach to your craft and your career. From calming your nerves, to remaining fully present in a scene, to increasing your emotional intelligence and range, to perhaps most importantly, allowing you to handle anything that the entertainment industry throws at you without burning out. Because the entertainment industry regularly wreaks havoc on our nervous systems. Work is unpredictable. We have to stay ready for auditions at a moment's notice, and sometimes it's slow for no apparent reason. Rejection is a cultural norm. So whether it's an audition that we didn't book, or our series getting canceled, or the fact that the Academy keeps nominating and giving awards to those other guys. This business is not a meritocracy. So you can be an incredibly talented, established actor and still face work instability and rejection regularly. And all of that has the potential to leave you questioning, am I good enough? Our confidence, our sense of self, and our very identity as actors is continuously threatened and can be harmed by all of this uncertainty and rejection. And all of that is just baked into the life of an actor. So no matter how well we intellectualize and understand ideas like, you can't book every job. Book the room, not the job. Avails are a sign that you're so close. They just went in another direction. We are still human beings in human bodies, regularly facing uncertainty and rejection, and all of that takes a toll on our nervous system and can trigger very real, very primal survival reactions within us. Because for our cave-dwelling ancestors, rejection literally meant death. To be turned away by your group meant you were on your own to deal with finding food and staying safe from all those predators that wanted to eat you. And our brains haven't evolved all that much since those days, so there are still parts of our brains that still perceive any form of rejection and uncertainty as a threat to our very survival. Additionally, for us as actors, the professional uncertainty and rejection that we face is tied to our survival, because we need money to survive. So slow times, dry spells, and changes in the entertainment industry all threaten our survival within this profession. Sure, we can have day jobs and we can have other sources of income, but there's still a very real threat to our identity as actors because so many of us still hold this belief, even if it's an unconscious belief, but this belief that if I'm not making my living from acting, I'm not really an actor. But hope is not lost, friends. Just because the entertainment industry wreaks havoc on our nervous systems doesn't mean we just have to take it. Mindfulness has been around for thousands and thousands of years, and it offers scientifically proven ways to soothe and fortify our nervous systems. It can act like a balm for all the challenges of actor life. Mindfulness can help us soothe the stress response triggered by uncertainty and rejection. Mindfulness can help us sit with and get comfortable with all the uncomfortable feelings that arise in this roller coaster of a career. Mindfulness can help us recognize that thoughts like, I'm not really an actor if I can't make my living from acting, is just a thought. And we get to decide whether or not we choose to believe it. Mindfulness can help us stay focused on why we chose this career in the first place, our love of acting, and our deep desire to tell stories and play characters and impact an audience. And so much more. But wait, there's more. So in this series, we are going to learn and practice mindfulness together. We're going to learn what mindfulness is. We're going to let go of common misconceptions about mindfulness that often get in the way of starting or sticking with a practice. We're going to break mindfulness down into its micro steps so that you can really understand what's going on in a formal mindfulness meditation and completely demystify the process for yourself. We're going to put a simple story to your mindfulness practice because as actors, we love stories, and human beings actually understand things far better through story. And we're going to talk about all of the many, 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 many benefits of mindfulness for actors. And we're going to practice mindfulness a lot, like a lot, so that you can learn by actually doing. And we're going to start right now by defining and practicing mindfulness. Surprise! We're jumping right in. So the way I define mindfulness is that mindfulness is a special way of paying attention to the present moment with kind curiosity. That's it. So let's just take a second and do that together now. Tune in to whatever is happening in your present moment with curiosity and kindness. So where are you? What are you doing? What, if anything, do you see or hear or feel on your skin or smell around you or even taste? Just take a moment to notice. And before I asked you to tune into your present moment, were you off somewhere else? Were you maybe off in the future or the past? Just gently notice. There's no right or wrong answer here. Just remember that mindfulness is a judgment-free zone of kind curiosity. And that's it. That's mindfulness. It's simple. Maybe it's way simpler than you were thinking, because there's unfortunately a lot of misconceptions about mindfulness that get in the way, which we're going to talk about in a future episode. But for now, stay here, in this present moment, with this simple definition of mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment with kind curiosity, which is exactly what we are going to practice in the next episode. So thank you so much for joining me. If you found this content helpful and inspiring, I would be ever so honored if you would leave a comment, share it with your actor pals, check out my offerings below. All of that good stuff would be so wonderful to me. You could leave a review of the podcast. I don't think you can leave reviews of Substacks. I'm not sure, but you could recommend it to other people. Whatever you want to do. You could leave a comment on YouTube, whatever you'd like to do, but that would be awesome, and I would so appreciate it. In fact, my love language is words of affirmation. So anything nice, I always love. And thank you so much for all of that. And I will see you next time. Bye.